Hi everybody, in this episode we go down Eli Creek and to the Ungowa ruins. Eli Creek is a great place to bob because it's so refreshing and so beautiful. Hey you idiots, what have you done to my car?
Hey, do you want to see if we can get this car started, Ray?
Oh, yes, it's best.
So we're going to head off out of our camp at Cathedrals, back down onto the beach, and then we're going to head south along the beach down to Urong, which is one of the major little villages, I suppose, or town, I suppose, on Gari. And yeah, we're going to go in through there and across the island over to Ungowa. So we're heading to Ungowa, but first we've got to go in through Urong, and it's more or less directly across the island from Urong. We're going to go in past Urong here. There's a couple of shops. Hello backpackers. The big park out the front there. So driving in through the soft sandy bit here, I suppose, I'm not too sure. But there's the shop on the left here, there's the pub, there's groceries, there's fuel, there's all sorts of things. But we're going to go straight through town and out the back, out the other side, and up through the tracks out here. This part of the track here is used by some of the tourist buses, and they've got traction boards down, so it's quite easy to get through here. Once you get past the main attractions like of Central Station and that sort of thing, the tracks will become a little bit softer and rougher and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a nice journey all the way across the other side of the island.
I didn't hear it.
Wants us to stop when we get to an open spot.
Oh, okay.
He's not driving his car.
We had to stop to pull a stick out of Ray's car. There's a few sticks on this track, but that's alright. This is actually where we walk into to this little deserted village. But we're just going to go down and park down the end here. It's only another 100 metres. So we've arrived at Ungowa. We're going to go and have a look at some old buildings. I'll have a look at the old jetty first.
I'm done.
It's Harvey Bay over in the distance there. Obviously nobody can drive down there anymore. So we walk back down that 100 metres or so back to this track and into these buildings.
Can you put your voice all the way up there for?
Yeah, have a look around.
Just look at yourself. Oh, there's a Fraser Island map. It's perfectly good for the water pipes, eh? It's down here.
That's a mechanic's pit, so they get down under there instead of lifting the car up, they crawl down underneath.
Be down in there, most probably there's nothing. Oh, really? Is that what the said? Really?
Oh, Carol Slippers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
So they used to cook them up for the carnival.
I suppose they haven't been over and cleaned it all out. Give it all away.
The bird's nest up on there too.
What?
The bird's nest up on the
Is there?
radio tower.
Osprey or something.
Oh, yeah, look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Shows that there might be a baby up there.
Oh, small eagle.
It's a cool old house. Bit of a renovated delight. Let's just go and have a look on the veranda. Oh, not a bad view.
The island was heavily logged up until the 70s, and this is one of the camps where the timber getters used to live, but it's now abandoned.
It looks like we can come and see that does.
Yeah.
That's quite a beautiful thing. They go away.
Yeah, this one bedroom apartment's going cheap. Shower, toilet, the whole works. 2 toilets, woohoo. There you go, Ethan's going to have a go at driving it. Hey, do you want to see if we can get this car started, Ray?
Oh, yeah, piece of piss.
Yeah, might be missing a few little bits and pieces. Should we do one of those, get the old rusty bucket started video? I don't think we're going to stand much chance on that one.
No, I don't think so either. It does have an engine and it does have spark plugs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a radiator. It's got. Oh, hang on. No, that's just a tyre. There's not a lot left of it.
Not a wheel lot.
So that was really interesting, having a look around all that old stuff, all the bits and pieces still lying around since the late 70s when they stopped logging on the island. But we're going to have a bit of a break and head off to Lake Brisbane. A lot of people will have seen Lake Mackenzie, but this is Lake Brisbane, which is getting bigger and better. It's not as well known, and we're taking this little backtrack to get to it.
Something on there. Maybe he's been up here for a long time.
And this track is joined on with the main route through from Dilly Village to Ungowa. And it takes you right past Lake Brisbane.
They're right there.
Yeah, no, I can see.
You can't see us, mate.
So we've come down this path to Lake Brisbane. Give us a water report, Ethan.
What's the water like?
It's better than you like. It's like warm.
nice refreshing swim, we thought we'd head back over to Yurong and then up the beach from there.
Up for the toilet?
No, we're right, I think.
As tempting as it always is to stop at the bakery, we thought no, we better not. We'll keep on going. So back out onto the beach we go. And we're going to turn north again and head back up the beach.
There's a dingo right in front of us. On the right hand side.
Oh, yeah.
Told you we'd find you one, Ethan. He's running through the air. Driving all over the place. Oh, I can't. You're like, yep, I can do that.
Now, depending on the tides and how much sand is here, you can actually bypass this section and just drive straight along the beach in front of these rocks. But if you get caught out, it can be a bit disastrous. I don't mind negotiating these little bumps and rocks, it just breaks up the track anyway. So on the way back, we had to go past Eli Creek. So we thought, yeah, why not? Let's stop here anyway. Hey, you've got to remember this part of the beach is actually an airstrip. There's a couple of planes there. Those orange cones there denote the landing strip. And of course the planes will park here and drop off some tourists for a bit of a visit and a play in Eli Creek.
I'm not sure. It's something else. Hey, guys.
Eli Creek is a beautiful freshwater creek that flows out of the sand. There's a fair volume of it as well that flows. So you walk out along this boardwalk here, it goes for about 100 metres or so inland till you get to this little deck area here. Walk down these stairs and jump into the water and just float downstream on whatever flotation device you've got. You can just walk down here if you want, of course, as well, but it's fun just to float along. This is fresh water, and keep an eye out for these little freshwater fish that live here. They're unique to this creek. Time to stop and put the kettle on for a cup of tea. At the moment there's a bit of scarping along the edge here, and there's quite a high sand cliff. These kids are having a bit of fun there. We did see some fathers with some tiny little kids trying to make that bank collapse. One of them nearly got buried. Apart from that, there's dingoes wandering around, so please keep an eye on your children. And don't feed the dingoes. As much as they look hungry, they can look after themselves. There's all sorts of things wash up on the beach there for them to eat.
That was very nice.
I see what the problem is. The big kids are all playing with the toy, and the little kids on the side wants to play with the toy, but it can't get to the toy, so it's going to scream about it.
Yeah.
After an afternoon spent at Eli Creek, it was time to head back to camp. First we've got to cross Eli Creek here. It flows fairly deep across the sand here. At high tide it can be almost impassable. Apart from the salt water which will mix with it, probably not a good idea. So we're going to head up to Mahino and stop and get some photos around the place here. So thanks for watching this video. We'll finish it up here. And remember, if you've liked what you've seen, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Give us some comments if you've got any suggestions for future videos, and share this one around.
Rose is going to go and drive through Nolan's. Doing it for the